We're going to build an America where we say no to kids going to bed hungry.
Every 4 years, Americans hear promises.
That every child will be educated and no child will be left behind in America.
Presidential candidates use slogans to sell their message.
Stand with me, and together we will make health care affordable and available to all Americans.
But what do these promises or slogans mean to people who live in places like Welch, West Virginia?
Yeah, I think it's pitiful myself. You go back to these Democrats and Republicans and the politics, you don't get nothing.
Welch is an old coal mining town. In its heyday, more than 100,000 people lived in the area. The residents here still brag about having the oldest city parking garage in the United States. But in the 1970s, many of the mines closed down or became automated. Unemployment soared. 75% of the population left, and the residents who stayed are still struggling to hold on.
In the way of houses for sale, a house for sale at 172 Colwood. For more information, call 983-2258.
John Sedote and his dad Sam own the local radio station. Both are skeptical when politicians make promises.
A lot of these politicians, give or take, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this, and that's just talk.
Welch used to be a big booming town. Now look at it, it's dead.
The average family in Welch makes about $16,000 a year. You can see poverty from almost every window. The school system is in such bad shape that it's been called filthy and unsafe. The town needs a sewage system. Right now, the pipes run straight into the river. Welch also needs a landfill. You can find trash everywhere.
Due to the lack of a landfill, we have no place to dump our trash, and people have thrown it over the mountains.
I feel passionately that every child should get a first-rate education, because there are no second-rate children in America.
Politicians often talk about doing more for those who have less. But when someone says no child will be left behind, don't expect anyone in Welch, West Virginia to believe it.
Just that all the promises they make to you till they get in there, and they never, not all of them is upheld, put it that way.
I will honor that trust. I will never let you down.
Presidential candidates have their slogans, but the people in Welch live another reality. People around here believe no matter who becomes the next president, their lives will remain the same. In Welch, West Virginia, Scott Rensberger reporting.